Hi everyone, it's great to see you. Today I'm going to give you a little update on what I've been doing with my daylilies. So I love my daylilies, as you know. They had a great season and it's always so sad to see it go. But after the daylilies finish blooming, they look pretty pathetic. So maybe a week or a week and a half ago, I went through and I cut all the daylilies down to maybe about 3 inches, 4 inches. And in that week and a half time, take a look at how much they've grown back. So if you really shear your daylilies back, get rid of any of the foliage. You knew I had leaf miners, I've had thrips, got rid of everything, and now I have this nice flush of green coming back. Looks so much better. In the meantime, I decided we needed to rearrange things and I needed more space for daylilies. So I came out and I've widened this daylily bed, making kind of this nice arch that really mimics the arch of our stone wall on the opposite side of the yard. And this is going to be all other daylilies. So I decided to move daylilies from up on top of my stone wall, put them in here. I also have another order coming of daylilies. So this will be a new area to bring the daylily bed out. And I really like to use curved lines in my garden. I just think it has a very welcoming and appealing feel to it. So I'm really kind of glad that I had this problem, that I had to expand the bed, because now instead of having the straight lines around the deck, we have this arch, which I think is just more aesthetically pleasing. And of course, as I dug up the daylilies from other areas, I really do try to use these metal labels to label them. But inevitably, there are some daylilies without their tags, and it'll be interesting to see if I have everything tagged up the correct way. The other thing I'm noticing is that a lot of these metal tags have just really gotten bent over the years, whether from cleaning out the fall leaves or the spring cleanup. So I've ordered some more. I'm going to use the same type, but I will replace those that are in the worst shape. You'll notice there's an irrigation line coming here, so I did uncover the grass irrigation line. So before I really end up putting this all back together, I will have to consult with our irrigation people on maybe moving that back out here so I don't end up digging into it when I'm planting more things in the future. Now on the other side of the yard, let me show you how that's looking. So over here, this is the other nice curved piece of the stone wall that really mimics the curve that I put on the other side. And up here I had many daylilies planted, but they were getting too much shade. So those have been moved over. We once again have the irrigation line exposed here. When we first moved in, this was all juniper, and so I'm going to try to take out the roots of this area before we replant anything. This will probably be a spring planting project, and I'm just going to work on getting this all set this fall. So some of my videos, I don't record me just sitting out here for hours digging, but I have been working in the garden a lot, just taking out the grass to make the new garden, moving these. It's a lot of dirty work that isn't nearly as pretty as planting up planters, but you know what? In the end, it is totally worth it. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.